Hello, welcome in. I'm going to be doing a bit of Reiki healing. I kind of want to work on just the energy of fearlessness. So I'm going to be using a set of crystals that I'm hoping that's going to kind of comb through the different auras, the different chakras, and bring us back to a place of just being able to dive into the unknown. But let me know how you've been doing. Let me know how your week's been. Let me know how Monday's been. Is today Monday? I'm going to begin as usual, just kind of pulling through any heavy energy. Hello, welcome in. How are you all doing? Yeah, I keep picking random times. I'm trying to become more consistent. I normally aim between 9 and 9:30 Eastern. Let me know how this works. I'm trying a different format to try and help out my moderators, just because they get a lot of repetitive questions and I'm trying to make it a bit easier for them. That's good. I've been feeling a lot of just wild energy. Airy season. It's been a fire energy. Hello. It's been impacted lately. Yeah, I think the Schumann resonance and just solar flares have been going crazy. That's been affecting people, and then I think just stress of reality. Foggy and clogged. Yeah, I feel that energy too. I just started. You didn't miss much. Hey, Haley. Haley, let me know how this looks. Let me know if this is visible up here. It is? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to make it easier for people to just kind of see the information. Is perfect? Okay. I sometimes get a warning message, if I cover the camera. Do you guys see that too? Where it's no face detected. And it's just a sad face. Right there. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. No message. All right. I'm going to find out in the replay how well this works. So I'm going to use this as just a safe space. Feel free to write in the chat anything you're going through, anything you've been struggling with, any heaviness. And that's kind of what I'm pulling away. Just states of mind that just feel heavy, a bit chaotic, to ground us back into ourselves. Headache and heartbreak. I'm sorry about your loss. Scared to date. It's scary to put yourself out there. I've been talking with my friends about it, about relationships and manifestation and what it should look like. On Friday, I did a whole thing on kind of narcissism. And it's scary. It's scary because we don't know what healthy relationships look like. So it's hard to manifest a healthy relationship if we've never seen one. We look at movies and those are incredibly toxic, but it kind of becomes reality. Something I talked about was kind of making a red flag, green flag checklist on what worked in previous relationships, what didn't work. That way you know kind of what you want to be calling in, what you want to be looking for. Trusting the wrong people. Trust me, I do that a lot too. All of this. We want to believe in people. We want to believe in the words. But having that checklist, I think, is important. Something you could reflect on daily, especially as you're kind of going through that. Are the needs that you need in a relationship being met? I am doing a bit of Reiki, a bit of life advice, relationship advice, and maybe Taylor Swift is playing in the background, maybe. Right now I do not teach Reiki. I'm trying to think of a way that would be helpful, just because I studied Usui Reiki, and so I kind of want my own style, but I'm still figuring that out. The lives are normally recorded, and then I place them on YouTube after. 5 years is a long time. I was using selenite. Yep. Intrusive thoughts. Hey Courtney, how's it going? Five years is a long time, and that's something I've been kind of reflecting on, where when you step out of something, you lose a part of yourself. You lose a relationship, and then it's finding yourself again. I'm glad that they help. Where do I begin to study Reiki, or just anything? With Reiki, I would look online, see what different courses there are. There's some on YouTube, some on Udemy. If you find other practitioners, some of them do teach. My mind is blanking right now. But kind of looking up other Reiki practitioners and see if their energy kind of flows with you. Because the important thing is kind of learning the basics, and then from there making it your own thing. Designing in your own way, chasing it with your own creativity. Are you going to live alone? Technically, aren't we always alone? Just processing reality. Because we take in the physical world around us, right? And then we rebuild those stories inside of our own mind, no matter what's going on. Are you afraid of being alone? Is that the real question? Being alone is scary. I know within myself, when there are other people, a significant other, friends, it's easier to kind of build around them, build a pillar, co-create reality. But when you're on your own, it's kind of like you have to motivate yourself. You have to get up on your own. You have to do things on your own. But there's a freedom in it. Fill your own cup up, heal the inner child, become your own best friend. And what does that mean? We hear that a lot, but logistically, what does it mean? Why do we feel alone? Because we feel disconnected from others, because we feel disconnected from ourselves. The longest relationship you're going to have in this life is a relationship you have with yourself. How do you become your own best friend? You should treat yourself like your own best friend. Hype yourself up. Because when you stand in your own light, the people meant to be there are going to end up being there. They fall in time. But let me know if that resonates. Let me know if that makes sense. You feel like you're losing your mind, being alone. Why? Are there ruminating thoughts? Is it that fear? Sort of like, I know a lot of us will look at our age and start becoming afraid. Oh, why have I not accomplished this? Why have I not done this yet? And we look at other people and you compare yourself to other people, but you're on your own journey. I've gotten too comfortable being alone as well. I started at 9:30 today. Had a class beforehand, and then it got pushed back. It's scary to be alone. But what I try to do is separate myself into what is the part of me that feels afraid, and what's the part of me that could see this as an adventure, and how can the two of them communicate and share advice to each other. And that's something I kind of do on my one-on-ones, where I call upon an entity called the higher self or the future self. We could ask them the questions. Who do you want to become? And what does that look like? Internally, externally. It's a classic. What chakra holds guilt? In my work, all of them can. I know the heart chakra a lot, the root chakra a lot. God is Father. Are we talking about Sky Daddy? I've spoken about how I feel about Sky Daddy in the past. You are the operant power, each of you. You are an expression of Source, experiencing itself. You create your reality. Tingling is good. That's the energy working with you. Oh, because I did say Sky Daddy. Someone was like, God is Father, and I'm like, do we have to bring that wherever we go? Do we have to enter the spiritual community, bring up the trauma? The thing with that is that when we're born, we have our parents and we lean into our parents, seeing them as godlike figures. And so as we get older, we become more powerful. We kind of want to lean into that. We want to look for something that's higher than ourselves. There's nothing higher and more powerful than you are. You might not feel like it, but you are the main character, living a story, living a journey. And don't let anyone take that from you. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Hello from Las Vegas. Sky Daddy, sorry. Sky Daddy, sorry. Hello from New York. I'm in New York. I am in Brooklyn. The energy is different. The energy is intelligent. It knows what needs to heal. And so where it heals, how it heals is it feels different. But also each of our bodies processes energy a little bit differently. And so that's why it'll affect you differently. We're all in different places in our healing journey, in our life path. Yeah, let me know, where are you all from? Where are you all coming in from tonight? I don't currently do in-person sessions. Everything is just done through Zoom. I had a session today with someone that followed me on Friday. It's different because it is a heavier energy. We mix kind of journeying, meditation, and Reiki in one. So instead of pulling, direct talking, it's more me narrating as we go through each chakra. We heal through the chakra. And then from there, depending what we're looking for, we can call upon different entities, sort of like the higher self. We could do cord cutting, reaching out to the Akashic records, reaching out to ancestors. You guys are all over. I love it. Yes, so this energy can reach you through the phone because Reiki isn't bound by the same rules that we think we are. It travels through time and space. So before I kind of jump into my live, I set the intention, those that need healing, those that want healing, they'll find me. And even those that come in, the trolls, they need healing too. They just don't know it. Quickly ground your energy. When I think that we need grounding, it's because we're too much inside of the head. We're too much inside of the mind, too much in our own thoughts. So something I would do is sort of, is something known as EFT tapping. And so there are different meridians along the body. And so one of them is in the collarbone. So tapping in the collarbone, lower lip, upper lip, the side of the eye, under the eye, and between the eyebrows. Go through all of those, and that helps bring you back to reality. Something else you can do: sing out loud, read out loud, open a book and just start reading. If there's no books or anything you could do, read the labels out loud. The other thing you could do is narrate. If you like, just whatever you see, just name it out loud. I see crystals. Some of them are yellow and blue and green. And these are ways that also help with kind of anxiety. If you're being triggered, if you have complex PTSD, these are things that I've used personally. And so that helps ground you back in the body. Honestly, Google. Honestly, right here on the app, a lot of things I learned just by scrolling through therapy, TikTok, spiritual TikTok, or just looking for specific things. How can I ground back into the body? The meditations I just gave, those help a lot when you're triggered. Yes, there is a Reiki self-practice. And so Reiki self-practice is sort of the first thing that you learn. Study where the chakras are on the body. And then from there, what you would do is, I'll show you. Give me a second. So Self-reiki is very easy. Only because to work with other people, you have to be attuned, but to work with yourself, you just kind of have to understand the energy. So a lot of times I'll do kind of rubbing hands together, feeling the warmth in my hands, or just kind of imagining a ball of energy in my hands. You could play with it. You can imagine kind of like a waterfall of light pouring over you, pulling away any heavy energy. But as you do this, you will feel kind of a resistance between the hands. And so that's the energy that I think works. And so from there, place it anywhere in the body that you feel like it'll help. So like heart chakra is in the chest area. So just holding your hand there, imagining light flowing through the body. Imagine a wheel spinning. Different things like that are going to help you self-heal. If you feel like you're too much in your imagination, your thoughts, your visions, same thing, but kind of covering both eyes with your hands. That's going to help so much. Then just noting, it's something called mental noting, where you could just feel the hands. Do they feel warm? Do they feel cold? And same visualization, imagining light pouring in from your hands through the mind. And that's something I do a lot, just because I have like ADHD, complex PTSD. My mind is just constantly spinning. So like by midday, I'm just burnt out. Someone asked me about what I think of soulmates. What do I think of soulmates? What do I think? It's complicated for me, because connecting to people has always been a struggle for me. In a way, it might not seem that way, but connecting to people is not easy. But for so many people, I think there are soulmates. I believe there are twin flames. It's just understanding what they are, understanding what you're looking for. So there are different definitions. Soulmates are now seen as sort of like a karmic connection, someone that's there to kind of teach you lessons, but they're meant to move on. then twin flames are kind of like a soul divided in two, because it's meant to be divided in two. But they're also meant to kind of push each other into growth. But the thing is, a lot of times, a lot of us will see it sort of as like, it's been advertised so much and it just seems like a very codependent relationship. But I see it as like a spark of light within each other. It should feel calm. It should feel like peaceful. It might sound weird, but working one-on-one is a lot more energy intensive than working on 1,000 people. Because what happens is when I'm one-on-one, we are diving deep into the energy. We are diving deep into what's happening. We're charging through every single individual chakra. We're also calling in energy from higher spirit, spirit guides, completely shielding, completely rebuilding. And there's a ton of shadow work that goes on in the background. Whereas with this, I see this as kind of just lifting emotional states. A lot of us here are empaths who might just feel weighed down. We might have just picked up a lot of energy, or we might be just suffering with depression or anxiety. And we're kind of just here on the app scrolling to try and release that energy, but we're just not sure how. Whereas when I work one-on-one, we dive into the person's energy field entirely. Yeah, we get down into the atoms when we work one-on-one. So that's why it's much more difficult to work one-on-one. Because we're changing reality. We're rewriting timelines. Whereas with this, my intention with this is just setting a safe space. This is kind of just like a blog. It was a very loud question. I'm not sure what it was. Oh wait, someone wants to know if you do one-on-ones with... I can. Yeah, pregnancy is fine. I could do one-on-ones. But we wouldn't do heavy... We wouldn't do heavy, like shadow work. It would just be kind of like charging the energy, restoring the chakras. Yes, I could feel energy from comments in a way. Sorry, Haley. It goes so fast. Oh wait, hold on. There was another comment. How do you ease someone else's energy or self? Before lives, before working one-on-one, I do a shamanic prayer to kind of open space. So that helps protect my energy, and it helps protect your energy from my energy, and only allows the Reiki to reach you. Because the truth is with Reiki is that this is not my energy, this is your energy. I'm only making you recognize that energy is there. Taking time after the breakup. Because after the breakup, you have to learn who you are again. Who were you before the breakup? Who do you want to become now? You want to take the time to yourself and not rush into something too soon. Make that list that I keep talking about. What did you like in that last relationship? What did you not like? And those become your checklist of green flags and red flags. About 2 years. This July will be 2 years. It's just, Reiki only heals the energetic body. In this case, no. That's why I have to do one-on-one to see what chakras are blocked. Through the comments, I can't feel them individually, but I'm trusting your intuition to know which ones are blocked, to kind of lift that energy. the thing is, I don't think the chakras could be torn like that. I just think that they get blocked up. So connecting to nature, being in nature. Being in nature is Reiki. Being in nature is healing. Going into the forest, going to the beach, and being present where you are. Gym Reiki. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was doing as well. I don't remember what I was doing. So I'm gonna switch over because it's been half an hour and I forgot to switch crystals. I'm gonna be using a bit of black kyanite for kind of root chakra. So you could look at the screen, you could look away, you could just listen. A lot of people join just to kind of relax, to chill out, to fall asleep too. The root chakra grounds you to reality. It's at the base of your spine. It connects you to your physical reality. It connects the spirit to the body. So this should help ground you as well. Just kind of combing through that energy. Oh, it's difficult to protect from toxic people. I have to recognize when there's toxic energy, and sometimes it'll feel like anxiety. When I feel that, or like I just start shaking when their energy is off, so I'll walk away. I know that I can't deal with that person anymore. Hey Shy, how's it going? Everyone please follow my moderators. They're all amazing, powerful. Yep, this energy is kind of like a sleepy energy. Hey, how's it going? It'll help relax the mind. It'll help charge the energy. This does help with anxiety, because it brings you in the present moment. You're not running around thought to thought to thought. Nope, this is live. Why do people... Oh, is it because I'm in a box? I put the box because a lot of people ask me the same question, so I try to put them so it's easier for people to find. That's why it might look pre-recorded. Does this look weird? Well, not what I'm doing, but the layout of, of the screen. Yep, they could vibrate. What's the most interesting thing I've learned recently? Let's think about it. I'm still learning how to trust my intuition, so that's something big. I'm trying to think what else. Meditation. I'm learning that I have to start meditating more. Yeah, I kind of wanted the screen to be a bit more clear, just so that I could see everything. And so that people know how to contact me or subscribe to YouTube or Patreon. I'll keep playing around with formats. I have another format idea, just that it gets a little choppy. Reiki's about mindset as well. They're fundamentals that you have to learn, because Reiki doesn't hurt people. It's never meant to hurt people. I'm just healing through any heavy energy right now with this stone, this crystal. I'm gonna switch to another one because I feel like the root chakra is pretty solid. Yeah, we're not taught to trust our intuition. And so what my mentor taught me about intuition is that, what is intuition? is the heart chakra and the third eye chakra communicating together. What does that mean? The third eye alone focuses on kind of analytic energy. I'm using red jasper for this one. And so we're taught to think that this doesn't work or that doesn't work, or this is not going to help me or it is going to help me. Different things like that. But if you could trust the heart and the feeling of the heart, kind of shut down the logical mind for a moment, you're able to connect to yourself. You're able to trust that intuition. The other thing too is if you have trauma of any kind, that can affect it as well. So sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between maybe a trauma response and intuition as well, because they can feel similar, but one is more of a panicked energy. I focus primarily on spiritual and energetic healing, but if you have physical pain anywhere, it does help sometimes. I've seen it help a lot with headaches, but anywhere on the body you might be feeling pain, just kind of rest your hands. Kind of imagine light flowing through it. Yep. With trauma, you have to do a ton of work, a ton of shadow work, and it's a journey. I try to do twice for the week. Fridays for sure, around 9:30. Yeah, this week I'm going back to 9:30. I'm focused on root chakra still. So kind of grounding you back into your body, grounding you back into your reality. I think it could also help potentially with sacral chakra as well. Shadow work. I'm going to use a bit of selenite. I feel called to kind of clear the room again. What is triggering you? Especially now, a lot of Aries energy is floating around. What's upset you? What's ruminating in the mind? And then kind of investigating it. So it's reading through the comments. So journaling could be shadow work. So those of us going through heartbreak, especially right now, or anything, kind of exploring that pain. Journaling why it hurts, what's causing the hurt, figuring out what it would take to heal. If you have sadness, kind of what's causing that sadness. Is it something that happened recently? Is it something that's happened in the past and was repressed? I think everyone's a healer in different ways. But you have to honor your own light first. You have to fill your own light up. I'm sorry about your loss. I'm sending you light. Give yourself time to grieve. Give yourself to process everything that's been going through. Someone wrote, "Why would these women do this to me?" I feel like there's a specific scenario that happened, but when I see thoughts like that, they've done something that's triggered something within you, that's triggered a pattern that continuously happens. I'm going to switch to some bumblebee jasper. So that's what you would explore. What is the event that happened? What have they done that hurts? Where has that happened in the past? And exploring it. I'm sorry about your loss. That's the thing with love. I think with love is that we fall in and out of vibration with each other. So if we think about magnets that have the same kind of frequency, the same point of attraction will attract each other. Like attracts like. And so sometimes in relationships, we change. We're constantly changing people. None of you are the same people that you were when you entered this room compared to who you are now. So sometimes that vibration is so off that we have to continue on the path. We have to keep going. We have to leave the past in the past and then move forward. You asked did he stop loving you? But do you still love you? Can you keep loving you? Can you find love within you? I'm working on solar plexus right now. What do you think happens when you open the third eye? That's my question. So there are many chakras on the body. There are 7 main ones that we focus on. Each one is sort of like a spinning wheel filled with energy, pouring energy out. And so when they get blocked, if they get stopped, if they get stuck with dark energy, fear, doubt, programming, it does affect the mind. It does affect the physical body. So once we could clear the chakras, the wheels, and the energetic body, it affects the physical body as well, the physical mind, the way it responds to reality. If you're struggling feeling enough or worthy, I'd say make a list of all the things you've accomplished, all the things that you've kind of conquered, the accolades that you have. It doesn't have to be large things, just small things, just making it through the day. Fill your own cup up. Be your own best friend. Because if your best friend walked up to you and said, I don't feel worthy, what would you say to them? You do exactly what I said. You are amazing because... Bring up that list. Bring up that connection. Maybe another 25 minutes I'll be on for. I'm glad you're all here. Yeah, my intention is sort of to remove heavy energy tonight and kind of make you a bit fearless. That's why I'm picking specific stones. Not what they do, but what the colors represent, what the music represents. Shadow work can help with past abuse, but I would always recommend therapy, because a therapist is a guide as you go through the shadow. They'll give you specific things to work on. But something if I had to offer advice on how to heal from trauma, imagine your higher self, whatever that means to you. That could be the future self of you, the version of you that's fully healed, and have that version of you encounter the wounded version of yourself, the most hurt version, the one that's suffering, especially with whatever energy's been coming up that might be resonating with you right now. And have them talk, have them offer advice to each other, have them share love with each other. Someone's leaving my chat because I didn't see their question. I don't know if you see how many questions are rolling by, but there are a lot, and I'm sorry if I missed any. But even if I miss any, this energy is meant to go and heal where it needs to go. I don't get the point of that. Why make a big scene? I'm leaving because you've ignored me. I'm not ignoring anybody. Focusing energy on everybody here. This is a T-Swizzle. Thank you, Electric Grandpa, for recognizing. No, she goes by T-Swizzle sometimes, so I appreciate that. What is my favorite book? I'm going to be switching to Blue Tiger's Eye. I hope it shines through. Oh, it does. Kind of. Favorite book. Yeah, there's like 1,000 people in here. I don't read fast enough. I read The Alchemist every single year. So if I had to pick a favorite book, that's a top one. That's another one. Oh, that one's a big one for me. It's a shiny rock. I like it. Yep, everything is linked in the bio. Why do you chase death all the time? What is your relationship with death? Do you see it as something bad? Do you see it as a story ending or beginning? Every story has a beginning, every story has an end. That's what Thich Nhat Hanh talks about death, sort of as like, well, he talks about all of us as waves on the ocean. We're here to be a wave, to tell our story, to help each other. And then we crash back into the ocean, joining everything together again. Energy cannot be destroyed. It just gets transferred. It shifts. It becomes something new. We become new forms. Why are you afraid of being here too long? Follow your intuition if you're here too long and you feel like going. The energy still stays with you. Yep, everything's linked in my bio, so if you go to my link tree, I tried putting this here so that it'd make it easier for people. They're all links in the bio. So I have a link tree, so it's a place where I could put all the links and everything. If you want to work one-on-one, if you want to check out my other socials, everything is there. The places that I go for my own healing, the portal, they're doing a new moon ceremony this Friday. That's up there. Patreon I'm working on, but it is up there. It is live. I'm creating that as like a healing space. So if people can't work with me one-on-one, I have some recorded stuff up there. I'm glad you found it. You lost the will to do things. What do? You do nothing. Rest, relax, take it easy. You're possibly experiencing some sort of burnout. You've done too much for too long, so you've lost the motivation. Take time to rest, take time to heal. Do things that light you up. And what I mean by that is sort of like go back to yourself as a child. What did they enjoy doing? Coloring, painting, dancing, singing. Another creator I follow, she changed her name, I forgot who it was, but dancing is a big way to shift energy, to change energy. It moves energy. Singing is a way of dancing as well. Yes. Yep, you need rest. This is Blue Tiger's Eye. So I'm using this to kind of restore solar plexus and throat chakra as well. But all of the crystals are being used to kind of invoke the energy of fearlessness. Solar plexus representing strength. Throat chakra being the voice. Dancing is good. These, a lot of the crystals are between, Shuri Mystic. She does, crystal sales. Not this week, but she'll do one next week, I believe. And then just things that I found on Etsy. But things that I just feel called to. So I have one for like each chakra. I do shamanic journeying as my way of meditation. Yep, focus on you. Fill your own cup up. If you have crystals around you right now, the Reiki energy will cleanse them and charge them as well. Depending what the crystal is, you should research specifically how to charge them. The specific crystal, because some could be charged in water, some could be charged just by holding over fire or incense, sunlight, moonlight. Right now I am healing. I'm sending healing energy. Amethyst is good. Amethyst is good for kind of that third eye energy. I don't think there's a wrong way to meditate. There's so many different ways of meditating. Visualizing. It's about just being present. Being focused on something. So you could focus on the breath as you're inhaling and exhaling. The Alchemist. I think if you look on YouTube, there's like a free audiobook on The Alchemist. Reiki works through the screen. I focus more on emotional states than physical ailments. I'm glad the headache went away. I know it helps a lot with headaches. But anything more severe, I'd kind of recommend seeing a medical practitioner. If any crystal kind of breaks on its own, it's kind of protected you from some sort of energy. Normally when that happens, we just thank the crystal for what it's done, then either bury it, return it to the earth, or put it into the ocean. Someone asked about dreams, how to remember dreams. You set the intention. Your words are your spells. Before you go to sleep, say, I would like to remember whatever I've dreamt tonight. You can even call in for help if you're kind of stuck in your mind. And it could take some time. It could be a few days of doing this, weeks. But saying that guides exist in my highest and greatest good. Just send me any messages I might need to hear. Can I heal you? Right now I'm sending Reiki energy to everyone. It is an intuitive energy, so it does help. That's a good question. I use selenite for everything. That's one thing. Obsidian as well. You could do a sound healing if you have a sound bowl, bells, drums, even just playing music from your phone. But setting the intention that I'm going to be using music, sound healing, sound energy to kind of release any old energy from in the house, within the rooms, and kind of walk through each room. Meditation that we kind of do in shamanism is kind of imagine you're meditating, imagine your spirit form kind of being there, kind of bringing light into every room, or imagine kind of like a waterfall of light pouring through the house, washing away every room, cleansing the energy. Let me know if that makes sense, because your intentions is magic. Your intentions are powerful. Yes, this does work through a screen. I'm going to be switching to the next crystal. I think just clear quartz. This works with kind of crown chakra. Kind of connects you to your own spirituality. Selenite is very fragile. Also, if you put it in water, it does break up. It's not supposed to be washed. I still have my drum. I haven't used it in a while. I wasn't sure if people liked it or not. I use it for shamanic drumming, just for myself. Yeah, this one's just like a clear energy. I have opalite. I haven't researched what it's good for. I know it's kind of like a bluish energy, so I imagine it being kind of throat chakra. I'll try and bring back the drum. I did. So TikTok keeps taking down my audio, and it's getting frustrating. They're like, this is copywritten. This is copywritten music, and I'm like, it's not. I just sat here and played it for 3 minutes. But I'll try a few different things. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired today, but I'll be on for like another 10 minutes or so. then I'll head out. Yeah, I had a few one-on-one sessions today, and it's been a little bit draining, but still wanted to jump on, see how everyone's doing. Everyone, please follow my moderators: Chronically Ghosted, Shy Flying High. Yes. After this, I'll be just probably sleeping. Reiki is kind of a sleepy energy. It heals you, but it does make you tired. Meditation, exercise, shamanic journeying, music. I'm glad it was a good day. I tried recording some videos to post, and then my cat decided they wanted to play. Oh, your cat is relaxed. I was trying to play with like tuning forks, and my cat's like, "What's that? What's this? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to record videos." They didn't want to hear it. They just wanted to play. A bit of pulling. Yeah, I could end the session with a little bit of pulling. So any heavy energy you might still be feeling, or if you just enter the room, kind of let go of any heaviness. Yeah, cats love this energy. Yeah, I recorded it. It's not going anywhere, but there was a whole video of me pretending to be the cat doing Reiki. It was cat Reiki. Maybe one day I'll do something like that. If you imagine yourself being surrounded by light, by like a waterfall of light, that normally helps you. If you feel anywhere in the body that kind of might feel empty, just kind of resting the hands on it. Or if you know the chakras, if there's a specific chakra that you want to heal, just kind of resting hands on it. Dog Reiki. I'm glad you like it. Sometimes I look at the videos and I'm like, I look weird. I just need a better setup for myself, but a lot of people do feel it. They do feel the energy. And so where I send all of the energy, that's a good question that pops up from time to time. I normally ask the earth to take heavy energy and transmute it back into light. Yeah, if you felt it in the stomach, that's solar plexus energy. There's cat ASMR. I might have to check it out. That does sound cute. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the setup. Sometimes I'm like, it's too much going on, but I have no other room to do anything these days. Top of the head is the crown chakra. So that's kind of like your connection to higher self, connection to your spirituality, connection to higher spirits. Right above the eyes is third eye chakra. Same thing if it's the back of the head. That's either third eye or crown chakra. Is it a specific space in the spine? Because that could be connected with a chakra. Yeah, that's normal. It's feeling the energy, it's sensing the energy. But yeah, as I wrap things up, I'm trying to remember all the things. Once again, follow all my moderators. They're all amazing, fantastic. Thank you all for hanging out. Please check out my YouTube, check out my Patreon. If if you feel like working one-on-one. Those are all linked in my bio. I have an insight timer that I'm trying to update, figuring out how that works. Just a little bit of selenite at the end, just kind of wrap things up. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. Yeah, that's why I like the pulling, because that's not something that I learned on in my Reiki class. I saw it online here, but it helps as like a physical representation of like lifting dark energy out. And I think that's powerful. I'm tired, so maybe tomorrow I'll post the Reiki video from today. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. We're going to do one last bit, and then I'll probably sign out. I want you to imagine an orb of light beginning to surround you. It's like a shield. Filled with Reiki, filled with light, filled with healing energy to constantly heal you wherever you need healing, to protect you wherever you go. And if you want, it could be light, it could be different energies, it could be different elements, whatever you feel called to. And this is something you could use whenever you need, before going out into public, going out to places that might be stressful. Imagine that shield of light around you. Imagine what it feels like. Imagine it pulling any heavier energy out. Imagine it pushing any dark energy out. You should be good. All right, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Hope this helps. This Friday, 9:30, I'll be doing another live. I don't know what chakra yet. Maybe crown chakra. We'll figure it out. You all have a great evening. Take care. Bye.